$100. If you have a power meter like this on the side of your house, you can get paid to go solar at no cost to you.
Hello and welcome to Who's Queuing This Anyway? On tonight's show, a counter service credit at the Canada Pavilion, Tyler Mann. A table service credit wasted on the cupcake, Annie Wilson. A signature credit at Tipton's, Wominski. And everybody's favorite snack, Pete Carney. And I'm your host, Michael Batista. Let's go down and have some fun, shall we? Okay. Welcome to Who's Q Is It Anyway?
Yay!
Hey, I have applause! Wow, the show is moving up in the world. We're on 2 episodes and now we have applause!
That's right.
Yes, the show where everything is made up and the points don't matter. That's right, the points don't matter, just like which Bob is running the Walt Disney Company right now.
Oh!
Yes, right, it doesn't matter, just like the blocking of Allison. All right.
It's Allison with one eye.
With one eye, with the pinky up.
Yes.
Of course, we have to be fancy. Allison with the one eye.
One eye.
Okay, so if anybody has seen our first show before, thank you. We admit it was, well, the first show.
That was funny.
For this show, what we're doing is we're going to be playing a bunch of improvisational games with everybody over here. You may notice we have a different group of people. We want to try and get a lot of people here have been wanting to be part of this. So we definitely want to make sure we change it up for, first few times. They're going to be playing games. I'm going to cue them in, cue them out, hit the buzzer. I'm going to give them points just to keep the show gags going. But do bear with us. We are in our living rooms, basements, kitchens, apartments. We are not professionals. We're professional some things, probably, but let us bear with us. We're going to have some technical difficulties, as you probably realized from us starting a little bit later today, but all right, everybody ready?
Yeah!
Yeah?
Okay. The first game tonight is number of words. We're going to start off with number of words. So,
7.
in this scenario, I'll tell you how many words.
Oh, okay.
All right? Tyler, you will be acting at the scene with as many words as you want.
Oh, thank goodness.
Allison, you are limited to using 4 words every time.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be the same 4 words, but every time you talk, it's only 4 words.
Okay.
Annie, you have 3 words.
Give me 4
Pete.
letters.
You have 2 words.
Okay.
Well, that's 1 word. But...
Friend.
And the scenario is, it is last call at Jelly Rolls, where Allison and Annie, 2 ladies enjoying the night out, roll up to the bar to ask Tyler, the bartender, for our last round. And Pete is Pete.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, start off.
All right, everyone. Last call. It's like 9 p.m. at night because it's Disney World and it's last call for everybody. Oh, hello. What can I get you tonight, ladies?
What's good here?
Gentlemen?
What's
good?
Ladies?
I didn't hear that.
I said, what's
Drink?
good here?
No?
Drinks?
Well,
yeah,
it sounds
let's
like this gentleman wants to buy you something. This gentleman.
Everybody shots.
Shots for everybody. Okay. My God. So 3.
Shots.
Let's get some shots. All right. Well, this one is called the Mickey, as you can see, because it's red. This one's called the Pluto because it's brown. And this one is called Indigenous Pandora Ale. There we go. And as you can see, it's blue.
Make mine Pandora.
Oh, of course.
Thirsty, ladies?
There we go.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Bottoms up.
Oh my gosh. So, what brings you folks here tonight? You all together as a group, or you're just looking to spend the night with some good new friends, maybe?
First time.
Oh, I don't know him.
Oh, maybe you should introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Pete.
I'm just
Hey,
drunk.
Pete. What's up?
Nice to meet you,
Carney,
just drunk.
obviously.
So, what's your story?
Yeah, tell us all your incredibly complicated backstory.
Too much.
That's fair. How about you, little lady? Little. I don't
Um, I'm kind of lost.
know. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
Need help?
We're from Staten Island.
Not from you.
New York? Whoa. Keep it nice and positive here.
Take it.
Yeah, New York, baby.
I know.
The Big
New
Apple
York.
Empire State.
Now hang on, folks. Hang on.
Big
Just
Apple.
1 second. I know we're all getting along here, but this is last call, and somebody's got to pay for these shots. So who's it going to be?
On me.
You guys? You paying?
Please.
Hey. All right, everybody.
Yeah, everybody, right? Everyone. Everyone.
uh,
This gentleman Pete's going to
Shut-
pay for everything.
Drinks here.
Everyone's tab is $375. Oh my God, he's sunk into the ground.
Where'd he go?
Well,
It must be magic.
he found a warp.
Yeah,
Trader
I
Sam.
don't know where Pete was going on that one. I didn't know Jelly Roll had a wine cellar there, so
Has a little elevator.
370
Yeah, that's not a lot of money,
370
is it?
yeah, it's a fair amount. I mean, confirm with me. Usually, a drink in New York City is about $15. So yeah, that's about
Oh my
right.
gosh.
Yeah, so 375 points worth of drinks to everybody on that one.
All
Yay.
right.
All right.
Track.
Let's move on to another one. Write it down.
I'm writing it down. I didn't know how many points I have. They matter, right?
I have a bajillion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we playing another game?
Oh, I
Because
think
I know
we're
want
keeping
to
score.
big jelly roll.
I think this is the first time we're actually keeping score now.
Running it. Eric Wolf did it. Didn't he
I like it.
keep score last time?
Yes, but then he learned better. So let's go on to a game called Questions Only. This is a simple game. All you get to do. Oh boy, I don't like that reaction. And Pete's pouring out the last of the bottle. All right, game's called Questions Only. I'm gonna break you up into two teams: Tyler and Allison, and Annie and Pete. If you do not speak in a question, buzz you out, and we'll go on to the next. Can we please not squish our fellow performers?
I was going for a high five. I didn't make that
Oh, I
clear.
thought you were squishing my head.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Oh wait.
So questions only.
I'm a puppet.
You are only allowed to talk in questions. You are not mimes. In this scenario, you are riding the people mover.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start off here with Tyler. And Annie, and when you're ready, go.
This isn't a scary ride, is it?
Does it look like it goes fast?
Is it? Are we going into Space Mountain? I mean, is that fast?
Have you been here before?
Do you have an annual pass?
Of course. Do you have a platinum pass? Oh.
No,
Oh, cool. Where'd you get that shirt from?
You come here often?
Damn it.
Do I know you?
Why, do I look familiar?
New outfit?
Oh, you know where I got this?
You shop at the Emporium?
Have you been there?
Have you seen...
oh, no.
Hi, how long is the wait for this?
Do you have the app?
There's an app for the... Oh.
Do you smell something burning? Didn't this ride go on fire like a week ago or something?
Do I look like I can talk about that?
Your hair is red. Aren't you a fire person?
What does that mean?
Oh, no.
Your hair is red.
Are you ready to go on?
Is it still me? That's a question.
Yes, but not a question. It's not a question.
How fast does this go?
But I think you, I don't know.
How fast do you want it to go?
Are pants required?
I'm editing in on that one.
Pete completely threw me off. The first question was like, you come here often?
You never recovered after that.
I'm like, what would I say to Pete?
I don't know. What would you say to Gaston?
Oh, I'm not. I genuinely tried to hit on Gaston last time. It was so embarrassing. And Tom beside me was like, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, I'm going to leave now. No, don't ever do that. It's so uncomfortable for me.
All right. Oh, and speaking of uncomfortable, 2,500 points to the Firehead.
Oh.
Which one?
Firehead.
Because fire
I'll take it.
all people with red hair are fire people.
Firehead Annie.
All right.
That is a stereotype we have been trying to kick forever.
Fire.
Well, it would count. Pete, you don't have as much hair, and I know that as well. So you only get 500.
Aw.
I mean, look at the comparison between the two.
Are we giving up points to people based on their hair length?
They're on the hair color, I
Points
think.
don't matter.
Oh.
Look, I'm that envious. Let's move on to a game called. Let's
Mike,
move on
put
to a
the
game
front of
called
your hair
Weird
back
News.
on.
That better? Okay, let's move on to a game.
Aw.
No,
I
I'm
love
gonna do
mine.
the Pete here.
There you go. Yeah,
All
you
right,
gotta
let's
put it
move
back.
on.
You know why I do this?
Let's
though?
move
This
on
is not
to a
to look
game.
cool. This is a theater thing. Is that this is bad lighting. This always blocks your eyes and your facial expressions, especially during an improvisational game. So you got to put it backwards so you get the right lighting. That's why I'm in my friggin' kitchen instead of sitting down for these games. I'm standing for this hour show because I'm dedicated. All right, let's play a game.
Pete, have a drink.
Thank you.
All right. Let's move on to a game
Called?
Drink or alcohol.
called Weird Newscasters. All right?
I like this one.
Annie, you are going to be the anchor giving the latest breaking news. Tyler, you are going to be the co-anchor. You are the dad from the Carousel of Progress slowly breaking down.
So good. It's so good.
Allison, you're going to be giving the sports. You are a kid in the meet and greet line just as it gets cut off.
Yes.
And Pete, you are doing the weather. You are drinking your way around World Showcase in 90 seconds.
Yes.
All right.
It's a new record.
Let's cue it up to. Let's cue it up there with the poet.
So close.
Anchors here. And when you hear the music, be ready to begin.
All right. Well, this is Foolisha Mortals reporting with the 9 p.m. news here. Our top story is there is a brand new Egyptian gift shop at Epcot. Now, this has antiquities for every sarcophagi and gal, and you won't need to borrow money from your mummy because their prices are pharaoh enough. You won't get Egypt down at Epcot.
Boy, that sure sounds like progress. And the bluebirds are out right now. Isn't that right? Oh, I dropped my pipe. Uh-oh. My hand fell off. Isn't that right, dear? She's gone. Anyways, there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Every day. Tomorrow's just a dream away. Oh, it's 1940 now. We have refrigerators. Back to you.
Back to me. Well, a recent study shows that 9 out of 10 pass holders consider waiting in line for a magnet an attraction. There's an even more thrilling version of this if you put the magnet on your car.
That's wonderful. I have a problem. My head fell off too, and now my arm's missing. Anyways, isn't that right, dear? She's painting the attic. Let's go to sports.
I can't.
Well, my mommy says that I could tell Mickey that I play soccer and I kick the ball really good, just like the people on TV kicked the ball really good last time, and wave bye to Mickey. Where's Mickey going, Mommy? Where's Mickey going? Where? But no, I want to see Mickey Mouse. I want to see Mickey. Why is he going away? I don't want to talk about soccer anymore because Mickey's gone.
They replaced me with Monsters Inc. animatronics. Welcome to the Carousel Laugh Floor.
How are things looking over there?
Over there?
Yes.
Oh, over here. More like over this way.
Yes. Hi. I believe you guys are looking for the weather. It's me, Vip Assholder. We're going to start things off here in Mexico, where things are colder than normal. As a matter of fact, you might say they're frozen margarita, please, the avocado margarita. Very, very cold here, and if you work your way around the world to Norway, the only thing we see there is frozen as well. Making your way to China, no bat soup here. Things are looking up as we could all call ourselves tipsy ducks in love. Great. We're having a good time here in Equatorial Africa where things are hot, 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 and it's not even worth stopping by. So let's keep moving over to Germany. Prost! Things are looking good. Oh my gosh, I am having a good time. But you know what they say, things always taste better in Italy. Haha, just kidding. I'll have a mule, please. Thank you so much. Anyway, I want to check in with where I'm from, New York. Let's head to America, where the bros are drinking regular craft beer you can find at TGI Fridays. And you know what they say on Friday? It's gonna be warm because we're headed to Japan. And oh boy, is it more quiet in Japan weather-wise than normal. Some would say the clouds are not thundering. There's no chorizo going on here anymore. Sake, please, thank you. Here we go. We're headed to Morocco. Woo! I love it. You're gonna want to have a great time here, but don't eat. Keep those feet moving. Cause I want a French martini. Things are beautiful here in France. Oh my gosh. You could say the weather has been all over the place. Some days it's a beauty, some days it's a beast, and some days it's a confused LeFou. Now we're headed over to the UK. Oh boy, you're gonna want to head indoors, probably to your local pub. Maybe it's called the Rose, or the Crown, or the Rose and Crown. I'll have a half and half where okay, thank you. You know what? I'm going to kick it back to you guys in the studio, but before I go, let me just say sorry like they do in Canada. Good day.
What a wonderful...
Oh, really thrilling stuff. Thanks for that. Now it looks like we've got some issues here. Just an average day.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
What? Excellent work. Pete, I'm gonna get you
I
a
truly appreciate that
95 point
progress.
just so you can have
We
a
should
map of
probably
where
tell the
Epcot.
chat, we literally, this is all improv. We don't know anything going in, so we're making this up as we go. There is no teleprompter or script. I don't know the question. Andy doesn't know the questions. Tyler Allison, we don't know anything until right now, so everything is completely made up as we go. There is no script. We don't get any help from Michael at all.
We're doing our best.
That's how we all get 1,000,000 points, right?
And on that note, let's go to a commercial break, shall we? We'll be right back.
Can't get no privacy around here.
No privacy at all around this place.
Okay, now we're breaking into news tonight.
Be sure to tune in every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern for WDWNT's premiere show, WDW News Tonight. We've got news, games, discussions, and more, including some great unexpected moments like this.
What wildly popular snack was originally created at Disneyland's Casa de Fritos in the early 1960s?
It's gotta be the pickle. I'm going with the pickle.
The pickle, you're going with the pickle.
It's just a pickle.
You go,
That's a classic part.
the pickle.
Started it.
Pickle.
Tom has physically gotten up. Can you repeat the question, please?
The snack that was created in the Fritos house. It's in
You
it's in the
think
commercial.
the pickle was created at Disneyland? Like there were no pickles before Disneyland.
God's favorite. Everyone grew up eating pickles, you know.
Well, no, she's
David
talking
loved
about
a
the
good
snack thing. Not the pickle that grows
Yeah,
out of the ground, but like the snack
before that, it
grill.
was just a side dish with barbecue food. And then it became a snack.
Carly, do you agree or disagree with the pickle?
I definitely disagree.
Yes. Yes, girl.
It was Casa de la Fritos.
Pickle.
I'm glad they didn't ask me. I was gonna say the handwich.
You can catch all this and more on WDW News Tonight. Watch live every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
My fault. Hold on, everyone's muted. Okay, try it now.
I'm just gonna say I should probably take this off because I was wearing the same shirt in that episode of News Tonight as I am right now.
Welcome to Who's Cue Is
They're
It
all
Anyway,
different.
the show where everything is made up and the points don't matter. Just like Doritos to Jessica, or what the hell, the order of commercials. And as we...
Okay, we're good.
All right, let's move on to another game. And it's called Press Conference. Allison,
Yes.
Yes.
Allison, you are going to be giving a press conference. All right? And everybody else knows what you're giving a press conference on. And we're going to be sending that to you. You have no idea what you're going to be having a press conference on or who you are. So you're going to have to take some clues from what everybody else gives you.
Oh, no.
Everybody got it?
I don't. Hold on.
Is that a yes?
Let me see.
Oh.
Pete Ben should be sending it to you.
It should be there.
Oh, okay. I'm giving Allison clues, correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Do I go now? We're ready?
When you're ready, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for coming out here and joining us for this press conference. I know that it has been a whirlwind, but I am ready to take some of your questions. So does anybody here have, is that Tyler? Is that it? Is that your name?
Yes, hi, Tyler from WDW News Today.
Yes.
Yeah, are you okay? Like, we thought you were kidnapped or something.
I have, I've been in a very dark place. It has just been a terrible situation. I know, but thankfully we got everything straightened out, and I am okay. Thank you for your concern, though. Next question, or does anybody else have any? Is that the gentleman with the white backwards cap, please?
Hi. Again, real honor to finally see you. I never got a chance to actually see you, and I'm really happy you're back.
Thank you.
What do you think about this? I mean, all this construction, now that you're back here, things have changed quite a bit since we last saw you. What are your thoughts on all this stuff going on around here?
Well, I mean, I have been gone quite a long time, as you know, for the past couple of decades. Things have certainly changed around these parts. There's cranes everywhere. Things are being renamed. People are dressed differently. I just, it's going to take a little bit to get used to, but I think we're all going to pull through and make it here. Did you have a follow-up question?
Are you okay with the neighborhood you were given?
The neighborhood I was given, it's a little sketchy. Gonna be perfectly honest with you. I do have some items here. I did hire a personal bodyguard as well. That will be escorting me around the premises. So it's a little dangerous here, but I feel okay. Thank you for your concern. Any other questions from anybody else? Miss, right there with the Carousel Progress shirt. Go ahead. Thank you.
Well, I have a quick question. I was, there's a lot of people that have been wondering where you were and if maybe you enjoyed where you were. It looks like it might have been warm because you still have your glasses and kind of your headset on, but your jacket's gone. So were you somewhere warm maybe?
It's, you know what, the temperature would vary greatly from time to time. Sometimes it would be very cold where I was, and sometimes it would be boiling hot. Most of the time pretty hot, and that's why you see me sans jacket at this time. You just need to take off your jacket sometimes. But I'm glad to be back in a more temperature controlled environment, if it were. Any other questions? Oh, wait, one more? Yes, sir?
Hi, yeah, my name is Patrick. Just general question. Do you think you'll be returning back to work anytime soon? And if so, where do you think we might be able to find you?
Wait, hold on. Patrick, was it? Was it Patrick? Hold on
no,
a second.
Patrick.
You said your
I
name
said
is Patrick.
Patrick.
I think I knew I recognized you from someplace. Hold on a second. That's him. That's the guy.
And canceled. Oh, Pete left.
Pete's gone.
Oh, he
Not
got
here
another.
anymore. There he is. Oh no. Do I hear Mike? I don't hear Mike.
That's right. This wouldn't be a Who's Cute anyway if I weren't muted. Allison, do you want to take a guess?
I'm Buzzy. I got kidnapped. Is that it?
You weren't kidnapped. We thought you were.
Yes.
Did I go willingly?
Yes.
Wow.
Just announcing that you just came back from vacation.
I didn't know the vacation part.
And he gave you the best, like, was it warm? Like, that's a good vacation question.
Oh, okay. That's what that was.
Did I go willingly?
All right. Yes.
Oh my God.
89 points.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
89 points for Andy on that one for the wonderful wonders of life. I'm there.
Great
And
question.
Tyler, I would give you points because you might need them for bail.
Oh, no. Wait.
Let's
What?
move on.
I didn't do it. Pedialyte.
Let's move on to a game called Let's
More
Make
like
a Date.
Pedialyte.
I might do all my shows in the kitchen from now on. This is so convenient to be right next to the refrigerator. This is fantastic.
That's good.
Let's move on to a game called Let's Make a Date. All right?
Yes.
This is going to be yes, it's just like the WDWNT dating show. And just like the WDWNT dating show, Pete will be the bachelor once again. And
All right.
he gets to go to he has Allison, Annie, and Tyler as the lucky bachelorettes.
All right.
Ben will be sending you your prompt, and Pete will have to guess
I got it.
what you are.
All right.
Oh.
No.
So I said Allison was the first one. So
Okay.
when you're ready, go ahead.
Hi, I want to just thank everyone for being here. This is a really big time in my life. I think I'm finally ready, which is why I had someone pick 3 random people for me. So let's do this. I'm ready to tie that knot. Bachelorette number 1. Where do you go for a good time, and what do we do? Okay. I already see we have things in common.
I'm sorry, I just need a little... Wow, this is good. Hold on a second.
Okay. Wow.
Wow, this is... I've never had anything like this before. I feel so much more energized. I'm definitely gonna bring this kind of energy to whatever date we go on. This is... Wow, have you ever had this magical liquid before? I feel I can... Hold on, I think I have more somewhere. Hold on.
You have more somewhere? I mean, are you going to get stung by a bee based on what you're drinking? Because you have a lot of energy.
This is, I'm never sleeping again. This is amazing stuff.
Well, we're totally going to get along then, because sleep is something I never do. I'm going to come back to you, bottle that little energy up, my little fairy you, and let's go to contestant number 2. Oh, contestant number 2, have I got a question for you. If you were to plan the perfect date for the two of us, what would you plan?
Well, we couldn't go to my house because I'm a little homeless right now, but
Okay. All right. I appreciate your honesty. It's very important in a relationship.
But, that definitely makes me want to, go after, dogs and children and,
Did you want to go after dogs? What?
Munchkins, all that kind of stuff. I think we could have a real good time.
You want to go after dogs and munchkins? Can you just clarify?
I think a lot of people frown upon it, but it can be a real good time. They scatter and they run in their houses and smoke billows around me. It's great.
Wow, that's a date I never thought I would experience. Thanks for that very detailed and accurate answer. Contestant number 3. I mean...
Oh, hello! Hi!
Hi! It's so
How's
good
it
to see
going?
you. It's going fantastic.
It's going great. You know where I just was? I was over at the grocery store just picking up some supplies. Sorry. You have a question. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm so glad you were at the grocery store because if I was a grocery item, what would I be and how would you prepare me?
Oh, such a good question. You know who said that to me before? Michael Eisner. We lived next to each other. We were best friends. I have some stuff in my purse. What is this? What is this? I stole that from a Disney store. What is this? Oh, that's my stress ball. Okay. Sorry. Question. What if you were a food? Boy, you look like a nice.
I appreciate it. Compliments go a long way, Michael Eisner's neighbor. You may be.
You look like a delicious egg because there's so many things that I could do to you.
Wow. You're really scrambling up my mind. I don't know who I'm going to pick.
Oh, you're so kind. You're so lovely. You're so kind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Handsome
Thank
man.
you. It's weird to have my grandmother on my own dating show.
Oh, no.
I hated that.
So
I
great
think
work,
you
my
had a... All right, so
I am so confused.
all right, you want to guess on Bachelorette number 1?
Bachelorette number 1, I would assume, is someone who is enjoying caffeinated beverages for the first time.
Yeah,
sort of
close to it. It's Sleeping Beauty after 4 cups of Joffrey's.
Okay. Oh, I said that you might get attacked by bees. There you go. All right, I was close.
You did say that.
I said you might get attacked by bees. All right, I was close. Holy moly! I don't know any of the homeless IP at Disney, so this is going to be a stretch. I'm gonna say, you said you were homeless.
I know.
I got it.
So I'm gonna say it would be nice to date you, but I don't date pirates on Pirates of the Caribbean. I have no idea what's happening in this situation.
No.
But no, she's the Wicked Witch of the West now that the Great Movie Ride is closed.
Oh.
The Munchkins, the smoke billowing around me.
I couldn't. I was just thinking about Munchkin. I don't know. Anyway, very good work. That makes so much sense. Yeah. Okay.
And Bachelor number 3.
If these are all IPs, I don't know. I was gonna just say that you're every grandmother at a Disney park.
I'm closer. I'm like a WDWNT IP character.
Oh, are you Maria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Well then, I can't wait to go on a date with you, contestant number 3.
Oh no!
Well done.
Was
I just put that in the chat too, which is hilarious. I was like, if Maria was in the dating game, I would want to be a contestant, and then literally this happened. I just put it in the chat on YouTube. So if you're watching and not on YouTube, I just put that in the chat before this game,
God.
which is sick.
But all right, Tyler, you're gonna get $1,000 points, but it's only gonna be
$1,000.
Okay.
But after the Canadian currency exchange,
It's gonna be 710.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 710 points. Now we move on to everybody's game. Everybody's favorite game. It is Scenes from a Wig.
Yay!
We asked our wonderful people in the wigs. Ben, can you tell us about the wigs, please?
I sure can. It just caught me off guard. Wigs is how we refer to our patrons, the WDWNT Inner Globe Society. You can become a member over at patreon.com/WDWNT. For as little as $2 a month, you can help support all the shows that we do here, along with get access to the post shows for Park Center, WDW News Tonight, and access to the Scenes from a Wig survey, where you can give us your ideas, and if we like it, it might just show up on the show.
Yay!
Yep. So, as well as that, we have asked our wigs for a bunch of ideas that they would like to see. We put them in a wonderful Sorceress Mickey magical hat, and we'll pick them up one at a time. When you have an idea that you want to perform, just raise your hand. I'll call on you, and perform that. Starting with things you can say about the monorail, but not your significant other. Tyler.
Boy, there's just pieces of you falling off all the time.
Allison?
I'm top. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It smells like urine over here.
Pete, would you like to raise your hand? There you go. Pete.
Does the wall carpet match the curtains?
No.
Tyler.
How do I get off of this thing?
Pete.
Have you always been here?
Annie.
I don't know. I was gonna say, are you intimidated by the Skyliner?
Allison.
Let's not ride this.
Pete.
I'm gonna ride you till the doors fall off.
No.
All right. All right, Pete, one more.
Oh, no, it wasn't that good. We should just end there. The last one was not good. Why does Bob Burger know so much about you?
That's a good one.
If cast members spoke like Dr. Seuss. Tyler?
Who's Dr. Seuss?
I would not eat that here or there. I would not eat that anywhere. No, that was bad.
It sounded like you were going somewhere.
Okay, Tyler, give it another shot.
I do not like green milk or blue. I do not like them. Okay, I couldn't find a rhyme for that. I'm bad at rhyming.
I do not hear them moo. I don't know.
I do not drink them in Batu.
Pete. Pete.
It seems as though the parks are in a rut. Is it me, or is this another budget cut?
All right.
That
Things to say
category
on
was a
this-
train wreck. It might have been picked by Bob Chapek. Go on.
Things to say on Diz Twitter that will always start a fight.
Tom Corliss might be right.
Are we still rhyming?
No. Allison.
Hashtag get rid of the map game.
Ooh. Tyler.
You know, my favorite ride at any of the parks is the teacups. And just hold it on me forever.
No, sorry. Just wanted to let you know we got a super chat of $2.50.
Oh. Yeah.
Mr. Eric Wolf.
That saying all the change in my purse for Tyler. Heart
Oh my
Maria.
gosh, no.
Oh.
No. That did not do it justice.
No, but it is something that would start a fight on this Twitter. Pete.
That's fair.
Are we still doing things that were started on Diz Twitter?
Yes.
We should get rid of media days.
Aw.
Allison.
Country Bears is basically the worst attraction.
Tyler.
Who's Figment?
I love you got buzzed before you spoke. That's so bad.
I knew it wasn't that good.
The Yeti's fine the way it is.
Oh. Okay, Allison, last one.
I don't understand why he's getting so much flack. I think Bob Chapek's been doing a really great job so far.
What are you, inside the magic?
Whoa! Shots fired.
I never fired shots, but that article was terrible. But I do love everyone. So.
Pickup lines to use at a quick service restaurant.
Yikes. That's it. That's all I have.
Allison.
You know, I know Sunny Eclipse's talent agent. I could get away with that.
I had a Sunny Eclipse one lined up. That's so good.
Oh no! Do it!
That's a good one. You got it.
Oh.
No, you can go ahead and do it.
Oh, I was going to say something along the lines of I know Sunny Eclipse. Or are you ready for the show portion of our date? But let me think of another one off the fly. Quick service. Quick service. Hey, I know a great place for free sour cream. I know Bill.
Annie.
Do you want to go to the toppings bar later?
Oh, that's such a good one.
Pete.
You want to head upstairs and people watch over at the CH house?
Okay, Allison.
Who has 2 thumbs and can afford to buy you a $19 cheeseburger? The Scout. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Pete. Last one.
I'll fill that popcorn bucket for $2.
All right. Other wishes Aladdin wanted to ask the genie. Tyler.
Can I finally get a shirt?
Pete.
Can I meet Will Smith?
Annie.
Can you make the monkey speak English?
Tyler?
I wish that no one remakes my movie and makes it terrible.
Pete.
I hope to have the best ride in Adventureland.
All right. Okay, Tyler.
Muppets, I wish for your freedom.
Pete.
This is so bad. Tune out now. But dear Genie, I would love to see Jasmine's magic carpet. Thank you. And good night.
Oh. Bye, Pete.
Yeah, that's the last. All right.
Thank you for being on that.
Oh, man. That was good.
One of the few things our technical department has been on tonight. Rejected cupcake flavors.
No.
I think Annie.
Toothpaste.
Tyler.
It tastes like a donut and a cookie and a cupcake. Why didn't they just make a donut and a cupcake and a cookie?
What is this? Chapek by Iger?
Allison?
Here. Oh, thank you. What is this? Salted caramel flavor? Yeah, actually, we salt it with the tears of the, I don't know, cast members.
Annie.
Now this pirate-themed cupcake has a scented frosting of the water from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I was just about to say that.
And of course, nobody went for the Moroccan cupcake. Allison.
Oh. This is terrible. The backside of water-flavored cupcake. Oh.
The backside of cupcake.
Pete.
Of course, this cupcake right here is made with everything you see. So this is living with the land water, some of the sugar cane right there, and some of the sand sprinkled on top by the deadly jalapenos.
All right. Bob Chapek gives a tour of Walt Disney World. Tyler.
And here's something, I don't know what that is. And here's another thing, I don't know what that is. And there's some bears.
Pete.
Literally took my answer, but I'll just expand upon it. So over here you see a castle, and over here there's one of our hotels, not one of our hotels. Elevator problems, not our hotel. And there's a big tree right over here.
Allison?
So here's where we cut about 50 cents. This is one of my crowning achievements. I cut their pay by about 10 grand a year. Isn't it beautiful? It's my favorite.
Annie was first.
Nope, that's not here anymore. Not that either. I don't think so. But ask someone with a name tag; they'll know. How do I get out of here?
I like that a lot.
Pete.
Roy. Michael Eisner. That was an Iger. Kind of card walker. Roy. That chip paint. That's a Chapek. That's a Chapek right there.
Tyler.
As you can see, we're underneath the American Adventure. So this is how the robots work. You can take the skin off of their faces here, just like me!
Oh, it was good.
They do that on tour.
All right.
That's frightening.
Speaking of animatronics, what the Yeti does when the park closes and no one is around. Allison.
Stop moving, not proving Disney's expertise anymore. And engineers, what engineers ignore.
Pete.
I call this a Matt Sands SWAT. Ha ha!
Tyler. I did not know we were playing props.
That's what you got.
Tyler.
Man, where are those people with the dice? That guy with the wrench said he was going to fix me. Oh, well. Next time, maybe. Solid RPG reference.
If I remember, he rolled a 1.
Yep.
All right. Rejected Epcot attractions. Tyler.
Oh.
Pete.
Always steal my thunder, but now I'll just have to say soaring over California. See you later, bye.
Allison.
Oh, me. Secret Swiss bobsled training facility.
Is Pete actually gone?
Pete's gone.
Or is he going to get more drinks? Pete?
Both.
Oh, well.
Pete.
Tyler?
Oh, he'll come back to me. Buzz me.
Okay. Pete.
Welcome to the life of entering an Imagineer. First, we enter through the earlobe of Joe Rohde. Watch your hands and feet. You don't want to get a Marty Sklar.
Tyler.
Welcome to the Making of Me 3000 edition. So this is the kind of test tube that you were grown in, just like you and all your family before you.
All right. Things we were thinking on our first show.
What?
Like this show?
This show.
Wait, this show, and what was the category? What did you say?
Things we were thinking on our first show.
Oh.
God, I hope we
Tyler.
don't get Tyler for the second one and start late because of him.
Oh, you stole my answer again! Come on, Tyler! I was going to give you the compliment and say, I wish we had Tyler on the show, but you stole my thunder and give yourself a compliment. You blew it. So I'm going to say, I wish we had Annie and Allison on the show.
Aww. Thank you.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Poor Pete. I feel so bad.
Every time! It's 3 in a row!
Allison.
God, I wish all the contestants don't steal each other's answers. That'd be really awkward. Original stuff.
Annie?
Why am I so quiet?
Pete?
I hope we enjoy our only episode.
To be fair, I was kind of thinking that. All right.
Oh, man,
Last one. What Tom Corliss is doing. You didn't let me finish.
Sorry.
We have another game after this?
Yes.
All right, I'm excited.
But what?
I didn't
last
need to
one
say
for
it
this
like
one.
surprise.
What Tom Corliss is doing while the parks are closed.
Oh, God.
Should we not save this for the roast?
Pete.
Pete, I love what you're doing. You could change everything and be less you and more me. I would really appreciate it.
Annie.
You've got nothing but time. Read the site.
That's an internal joke.
Sorry. Couldn't resist.
Pete.
That was great.
I am running out of plaid shirts. Does Kohl's have a sale? Hello? Anyone?
Tyler.
Nick, come to my town and buy these cherries from me. Nick?
Pete.
Flights to Tokyo. Refresh.
Oh.
Refresh.
All right. Let us cut to a commercial break. When we come back, we will have more Whose Cue Is It Anyway. Stick around. Hey, are the commercials working?
Hey, the world's a tasty place. Take a bite. Florida residents get a great resort rate on a select Disney Value Resort. Just $84 per night.
Hello, I'm Bob Chapek, CEO of the Walt Disney Company. You may be wondering, Bob, you're a dummy. How'd you land that job? Well, I'll tell you all about how to fail upwards in my new book, How to Become CEO of the Walt Disney Company for Dummies. Go from humble ketchup marketing chemist to king of the entertainment industry. No experience or common sense necessary. Just barge into management at the Disney store and remove anything an adult might want to buy, and then turn the store interiors into slightly cleaner Kmarts. Then work your way into a line of business you'll never understand. theme parks. Remove classic attractions with no knowledge of historical significance, and then start cramming in those IPs until people are sick of them. You could shove Marvel in the Tower of Terror, cram Beauty and the Beast into France, and decal the pier with Pixar. I'll even unveil more great tips throughout the book, like, if you can't cut the budget of a 14-acre highly anticipated land, just get rid of all the entertainment you promised. Build a Toy Story land made of roughly the same quality as the toys you produce for the Disney store. Clone a Ratatouille ride that makes Fast and the Furious Supercharged look like Pirates of the Caribbean. Hey, those guys still objectify women too. And more. In the end, the most important tip I can give you, have the same name as the outgoing CEO so they can save on name tags. So if you want to fall ass backwards into success, get How to Be CEO of the Walt Disney Company for Dummies. Tom Staggs already bought one. That'll teach you to be competent and a threat to Bob Iger, you dunce. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go start another Skywalker movie trilogy, close Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and never approve a nighttime parade. I love money.
Welcome back to Who's Q. Tonight's winner is going to be Annie. And the losers get to perform another game.
Oh.
Yes. The game's gonna be two-line vocabulary.
Oh,
all right? Yeah, oh yes. Allison,
Okay.
You are a tour guide giving a VIP tour to Tyler and Pete.
Oh no.
And now Tyler, the two lines you have to say are, I have a fast pass, and can I speak to your supervisor?
Okay.
Pete,
I have a fast pass. Can I speak to your supervisor?
Ben will send it to you. Just remember. Pete, your two lines will be, let's get a Dole Whip, and what time is the 3 o'clock parade? All right? When you're ready.
Okay. All right, everybody, thank you very much for joining me on this tour today. We're going to be talking a little bit about some of the animals in the Kilimanjaro Safari. So it's a nice little behind-the-scenes tour that I have for everybody here.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. What time is the 3 o'clock parade?
That is at, actually it arrives here at Animal Kingdom. We don't actually have a parade here at Animal Kingdom. I'm so sorry.
I have a fast pass.
So there's no 3 o'clock parade. We don't know the time for what time is the 3 o'clock parade?
So if you are talking about the other ones, we have those are at Magic Kingdom at 3 p.m. today. Do you have a particular location that you want to see what time it arrives at that area, or?
Okay, let's get a Dole Whip.
Yes, sir.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
Oh, did you? Was there something that you needed to address?
Can I speak to your supervisor?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that you had a fast pass for this time. I'm sorry. Sometimes they conflict. You have one right now.
I have a fast pass.
Okay.
I have one. I have a fast pass.
So for the Kilimanjaro Safari Tour, you actually don't need a fast pass for that because you're with me. You don't. You do have a fast pass. I am your fast pass, sir. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you very much. So if we go ahead and continue along, we can see the Okapi right over here. If the Okapi, they're kind of like they're really, really good at hiding because they have that striped pattern on the back. Sir, did you have a question? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
What time is the 3 o'clock parade?
You might have to be a little bit more specific because there are a couple of different parades that come around. But like I said before, there aren't any parades here at Animal Kingdom. But if you go ahead and take a look at your map, it should probably be around 3 p.m. And that's what time you'll catch that parade. All right, so moving along, right over here we have the lions. Very, very exciting. Sometimes you can hear them roar. The female lions do most of the hunting.
Whoa!
But yes.
Sounded like let's get a Dole Whip.
A Dole Whip. Actually, we
tired.
do have a Dole Whip machine here in the African section. So right after the tour is over, we can go all get a Dole Whip.
Oh, I have a fast pass.
You actually don't need a fast pass for Dole Whip, my friend. I could just take you right to the front of the line. We don't need fast passes for food. And I'm your fast pass.
I have a fast pass.
Yes, you do. You seem very proud of that, and I'm glad you.
I have a fast pass. Can I speak to your supervisor?
So if you want to inform my supervisor that you have a fast pass, I'm sure they'd like to know. Yes, go ahead.
What time is the 3 o'clock parade?
Oh my gosh.
Excellent. Before we go out, we've got whatchamacallit? We have 2 super chats for $1.99 from Latinx Dushes. Oye, hacer que bola. Please try to say that phrase twice.
Oye, hacer que bola.
I can't read it.
Oye,
hacer que bola.
Bowl of
Oye, hacer que bola.
And on that international note, that is whose cue is anyway for tonight. Join us next time. We have another episode coming up soon. In the meantime, good night, and Annie and Tyler, you are going to read the credits as Stantler and Waldorf berating everybody who's leaving the Muppet Vision Theater.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
That's our show, everybody. Good night.
Good night. Everyone get out. We would love to leave, but we're pulled into the seats.
I can't see your face, but I'm sure you're ugly.
Where are the credits? Who's Michael?
Is there
more like Mike cannot host? Oh my god, that was me.
I can't tell if there's credit or
Annie,
something.
I barely know her.
Oh,
there's the name.
I saw Colleen Siller. Yeah, she's.
All right, so what just happened there was some technical difficulties. That would be entirely my fault. We're going to try that bit again in 1 second here. My apologies for that, folks.
I used all my jokes already.
It's going to get worse.
All right.
That's right, it's going to get worse.
Okay, we'll switch it up.
There.
And now, Pete and Allison, you are Stantler and Waldorf berating them. Can we get it working?
Yes.
All right. That's our game. Good night, everybody.
Hey, big shout out to Colleen Tyler. She is the buzziest fan we have. Big job. Thanks to Rob, Deanna, and Spencer for not being here.
That Jill Defendell.
That's for you, and happy birthday to your 4th child. We want to thank Ben Harris for sure.
Ben Harris,
is that
wow,
he did something
so
we can confirm
amazing.
that.
Are we still
hair
Statler
by
and
Mike
Waldorf, or are we just being nice?
That hairdresser
I
is now
forgot.
fired.
Things went a little
And the
screwy. I don't
producer
remember
is,
what we're doing anymore.
there's no time.
That's just the worst Stantler and Waldorf.
Did we do it? Did I do it? Did I get it right?
Okay, I'm gonna say that was probably our best show.
That was very good. I apologize for the technical problems that were
very much my fault. I should have tested things a bit more before we got started. Sorry about that.
That was awesome. This is like my new favorite show. This was a ton of fun.
This was a
I love
blast.
I
this.
never meant it, Pete. I didn't mean
What?
any of it. I'm sorry I
just
read your
never meant to
mind
be?
4 times in a row.
Oh, no, you're brilliant. No, it's so funny. It was great for the show. No, everything I was thinking you were saying, I'm like, that is very funny, and I was thinking the same thing. So it was great. Like it sounds like I'm giving myself a compliment, but you did a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great minds think alike.
This was awesome. Yeah, well done and nice writing too. I thought the writing was great.
Well, thank you, folks.
Oh, thanks.
I was like,
trying to catch
that's a lot
chat.
of credits. Costume designer. Oh, I get it.
Yep, so this is our post
yeah,
where
it
we
was
just try to collect ourselves, like to hear what the audience liked, what people didn't like. This we were batting 1,000 on this show, I think. We had some
Is there
great
like
stuff.
is there Wigs watching right now?
This is public to everybody, but we're just hanging out.
Hi.
Oh, for public. All right, cool.
Right.
Well, I was going to say, and I don't know if you want this public, but I'm going to give you a criticism that's actually a compliment, Michael, is don't say the show might have technical difficulties or problems. The show is awesome tonight. Don't put us in the ground before we start. Just be confident. Jeez, you're like,
actually
well,
had
I don't know what's going to
another-
happen. It could be a dumpster fire, but I'm glad we're doing it. It was a great show. You did a great job. You and Ben tore it up. Jeez, be confident,
actually-
you maniac.
We actually had another commercial we wanted to run. Ben, can we load that up?
I'll try and get that. Give me a minute to get it
What
here.
was that commercial? Jeez. I was like, I feel like I was on a fever dream or something.
I said in chat while we were airing it, the lips from the Rocky Horror Picture Show got on hard times and just started doing commercial work.
No.
Can I just say that the three of you killed it? I mean, the other cast, Annie, Allison, and Tyler, you guys were awesome. You made me
I
laugh
was
very
worried
hard.
I wasn't going to be funny.
Allison, people in the chat flipping loved you. Like, they were like, people were orgasming in the chat to your comedy.
Not the term I would use, but
I don't know.
okay.
I'm not a wordsmith. Just
What,
saying.
did they mention something specific so I know to do? I mean, I don't. I mean, at
If
this
I
point, I
gave
don't know if I
it
want to do
away, it would be as fun next time. So I can't tell you that.
Gosh.
anything.
Is this live still?
Yeah, we're still live.
Yes, we're still
Yeah.
live.
Oh, cool. See
It's
you
not
later.
just us, Pete. Hi.
We're live. Pete's dead.
Someone was like, "Is this
And again, he
props
just
now?"
walks off.
He
I was
never
so
heard from
disappointed.
again.
I have a Maria type wig, and like all my wigs and costume stuff is in the basement. Like, I feel like next time if I'm ever on again, I should
Have it
like,
in reach,
my
yeah.
bins of costumes and props. Because like I have a severed arm prop, like, that would be perfect for the Carousel of
prop.
Progress thing.
Oh my goodness! I'm
But
glad
it's
you
so-
said
I'm like-
prop.
Oh, but I did run across the room to get the.
Okay.
Man, I remember basements. I miss
No, wait,
basements.
are we giving the entire world a preview of what you get when you're a Wigs member right now? Because this is what you get when you're a Wigs member. We hang out like this,
Yeah.
and then we also talk to Wigs. But now the whole world is seeing it. So this is a great preview that if you go to patreon.com/WDWNT, you get all this kind of banter and ridiculousness after almost all of our shows all the time. So you're welcome. You get it for free right now, which is great. I'm happy you guys are all here. I didn't know that until you just told me in the chat. So happy you're still here. But join the Wigs and you get this ridiculous all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
And this is just a fun one because everybody's just still laughing from
If anyone's looking for a
that's going
hype
on.
man, Pete's available.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
That's why
hey,
he's
if
actually he's actually in our credits in the marketing department.
Yep.
Ah.
You're
So
so
I
good
had
about
a
sharing this stuff.
Can we do a game where you would just give an item to Pete and just have him like talk at length about how good it is?
Oh, there's
give me an
a
item.
Who's Q
Here it is.
skit where there's like isn't there one where you have like an item that you're trying to sell and you have to use random props to help sell your product?
Yeah. The infomercial
yeah.
one. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes.
That's a good one.
The thing is, when we were working on creating this show,
Oh my god.
we are triple fisting. Okay.
I'm thanking my co-stars for tonight. These are my co-stars.
Oh, good.
But we wanted to make sure that everything was able to be done remotely because of the situation we're in right now. So we were not thinking of props because we didn't know what people would have. We definitely want to do prop-based games when we can run this again in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's going to be... This whole thing is just...
I feel like you could like there could be a way to do it where like ahead of time you can let the four of us know like, hey, one of the games is going to be prop based, and that doesn't necessarily give things away too much because there are a lot of different games that are prop based, and just say like, okay, make sure that you're in a room with just a bunch of random stuff. Like, I'm in my office, there's already a whole bunch of random stuff I could just grab, and you can just be like, hey, just use what you have. Bye, Pete, again.
He went downstairs to the basement to get all the props.
Oh, yes. The famous
we can always,
Florida
like-
basement in Pete's house.
We could. Well, that's the thing. I live in an apartment, and then the basement is just like where like all my storage is. Like, it's not the whole basement is mine. What was I going to say? We could just like, yeah, like Allison said, we could just like have 4 items at the ready, and then like whatever the prompt is, like those either will or will not aid us in some way.
I like the idea of like everybody bring your own random thing, and you don't know what it's going to be used for, but work it in somehow. That's a cool idea.
They do something like that at the pin events where they have people like get a bunch of pins that they pick, and then like the host will say like, oh, pull a pin that's themed to Tower of Terror, and then they kind of either have one or don't. So, you know, if it's something like we pick, I don't know, some sort of prop, and then, hey, if we can use it or not, type of thing. Just something to think about.
Not a bad idea.
What's that weird game show that has that? Where it's
Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah, they're like, who's got a book of matches? And some lady's like,
yeah.
And then they're
there you go.
like $5,000.
And they dress
like,
up weird.
In that exact voice, too.
So I had some other good ones from the wigs. So what the Yeti does when nobody's lurking.
That's a good one.
Things you can say about your monorail.
But not your girlfriend?
Things you can, yeah, but not your significant other.
Right.
I'll wait for the black one.
Oh! Goodness.
All right, what
Is
do I
that for
have
us,
next?
Pete?
If you want to be out in the chat, these are my 5 beers I drank tonight, and I have a 4-pack of each. So, what should I drink next? Any beers
Water.
out there? No, they're legit. They're all legit beers.
Don't dehydrate yourself. Water.
There's the
I have one right here.
Oh, okay, good.
Please. You did not see the Pedialyte? Come on.
No. Right, the Pedialyte. I remember this now.
The Pedialyte.
That's what when Tom sees me drinking Pedialyte, he's like, "Are you sick?" I'm like, "No, I just want to drink later."
I'm not like a huge I really don't drink very much or very often, but like just seeing Pete show a tray of 5 beers and that he drank them all like just now, like I would be on the floor. I would be like gone. I couldn't exist anymore.
I'm there with you.
Well, let me just add, I appreciate the compliment, which I'm sure it wasn't. But
No, I'm not. No, I didn't mean it as an. I hope you don't take it.
No,
as an
I'm
insult,
kidding.
Pete.
I'm totally teasing. Is that I
Okay.
should add, I'm drinking responsibly because these beers are mostly 7.2.
Is that proof or
8%.
percent? Percent.
8%, and 8.5%. So they're not even that strong.
So, do we have the survey out?
Yes.
Ben?
I just added the link to the description of the video, so if you're watching the replay, it's there. If you're watching live, I put it in the chat a while back. I'll put it in there again for folks so that you've got it. But we are looking for any and all feedback that you've got, be it good, bad, or otherwise. New ideas for new games, anything. We're listening.
Can I just say that this game is amazing? I want to give feedback. This is great. It's so underrated. As someone who watches all the shows and participates in a lot of them, if you saw my Twitter tonight, I'm on, what was it, like 8 shows in 6 days? Yeah, 7 shows in 6 days. This is really great. I think you guys did an amazing job. So let me personally ask everyone in the chat and who's watching is please fill out that feedback form. Please shoot an email. And because this show is too good for the masses not to see. And, I mean, we had a great audience tonight, but it could be bigger. And this is so well done. And I think Mike and Ben, you did an awesome job. So I want to see this show get the props it deserves.
Yeah.
Cheers, me.
So now I'm going to have
Can I say one of my favorite, funniest moments tonight was Allison doing the kid.
Oh, that was so well done.
Thank you. I've worked with kids for a long time. In various sorts of settings, in zoos, museums, in schools. I know what a tiny child acts like. I know what they act like. But thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Latin Duchess wrote in the chat, what are basements? And as someone from New York, it's the coolest place in the world. It is like the only place I hang out. I spend 80% of my college entire life in basements. So basements are the shiznit.
Yeah.
Imagine like an abandoned barn that has like running water. And you can close the door. I don't know. It's great.
What? I don't remember my basement being like that.
Basement is like a bomb shelter. Basements are fun.
Yeah.
A basement is...
It's a whole house below your house.
That's it. That's the only thing you got here.
There it is. Basements are the utilidors of houses.
And when you buy a house with a basement, that's not factored into the square footage. So when you buy a house, it's like, oh, it's like 2,000 square feet, but it doesn't include the basement. So that's like whole extra floor that's included in the price of the house. It's wonderful. And you can store all of your stuff down there. You don't have to store it in the spare bedroom or buy racks in the garage for your boxes like I just had to do. It's wonderful.
Oh, man.
It's getting a little...
A basement is where your Jewish mom hoards a bunch of stuff that you'll never need and won't touch for 10 years.
Other Jewish moms do that? I thought that was just my mom.
No, all Jewish moms do that.
I thought that was just my mom and that was her thing. I didn't know that.
My mom had... I'm sorry, I'm going to tell a quick story. My mom kept the teeth that fell out of our face.
Oh,
like,
gosh.
You know when the tooth fairy comes and takes your teeth? My mom kept them, like all of them, in a little envelope. So as a joke, when I found them, I put them back on my brother's bed, and I wrote a note from the tooth fairy saying, "Sorry, we had to return these back to you."
So good.
He didn't find it funny.
That's a wonderful prank.
That's really good.
Oh, man.
Oh.
So,
I had no
who
idea.
had the worst joke of the week?
Oh, gosh, that was Pete. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Pete with the carpet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I didn't want to make a joke, but I felt like a bad joke kind of makes a funny joke sometimes. Like, the worst joke of the night is funny.
Oh,
so I had
Oh man, what killed me was for newscasters, VIP assholder. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
my name is
I lost it. I just.
Hi, I'm VIP Assholder.
Your name is Assholder.
Oh man.
My name is VIP Assholder.
For those not getting the joke entirely, that's spelled VIP assholder. It's just, oh my gosh.
You know,
I didn't think to pronounce it that way.
In the RPG, like I made like I make names like Emma Target or like Cameraman. Like my name's VIP Asshole. I'm sorry.
Is that going to be the character in the RPG? That's the next one.
This is why we're airing at 11 o'clock.
Yep, it's after 11. It's fine. Tyler has melted.
Bye, Tyler.
The Wicked Witch of the West has sunk into the floor.
Oh no.
The best part is I didn't come up with that until literally you guys cut to me and I'm like, I need a name. Shoot.
Tyler's done, he's gone.
And Annie had a wonderful story.
Oh
my gosh! Yes, for newscasters, how did you just pull that out?
Oh my god, you had so
Oh,
many
it was
great
good.
puns.
That was so good.
I was like, how did she think of this?
That one.
Muted, I think.
We know.
You're muted.
I think you're muted.
Oh my god.
I used to have this whole pyramid scheme thing, so
Oh,
like, I
no.
had a lot of Egyptian puns. Yeah.
For real? Or like
Yeah,
percent?
so
Oh my
when I was
God,
the
my
top
head
of the
hurts from
pyramid. That was
everything.
the important part. So
No.
that's why I was the pharaoh.
That was amazing.
Oh man.
That's
Oh,
fair.
I have
hurt my
a
stomach.
note, by the way. It's a very tiny note, but when I was doing this earlier with the eye, the one eye,
Yes.
that means eye in sign language, by the way. I wasn't being
Right.
fancy.
No,
I
Pete,
just
no.
went with it.
Good save. Oh, gosh. You're killing me, Pete.
I just had a crazy thought.
I
At
just
this
like to
point.
test you, Ben. I just like to test you. Remember when Michael
I just had a
the
crazy.
show that I can do whatever I want?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
No, I had a crazy thought. If this just becomes a spin-off of Pete as Star-Lord of Guardians of WDWNT.
I like that light, though. That's a good light.
I do like that.
You know,
That's a fun light.
I had to backlight my kitchen. I have all these extra lights on. Lauren's in the other room where normally all our lights are because she's using our makeshift studio. But so yeah, I'm in the kitchen. I brought in like every light from the house around me, backlit it. The things I do for you guys because I love you so much.
I'm being lit from my
Lauren's talking
computer
about-
screen and
Star-Lord.
one light
You know
bulb.
that I wanted to audition for Star-Lord when they first came out, the Guardians of the Galaxy mixtape live. I wanted to be
What's a Garden of the Galaxy?
Oh my god, that's such a missed opportunity. The Gardens of the Galaxy. They could have put them all in there for the Flower and Garden
I know,
Festival.
I would have been Beautiful Daisy.
That would have been good.
No, I really wanted to be Peter Quill there. People would have been like,
That'd
hey,
been great.
Pete, I would have responded. It would have been great.
Would have been good.
No, I'm just thinking like Pete is Star-Lord. We can get
I love Star-Lord.
Tyler.
What are the movies I've
Tyler
seen?
voicing Rocket.
Oh, I can see
yeah.
that.
Yes. And I would love Michael to be Gamora so we can hang out a little bit, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh, that's our show. Good.
And things just fly over my head.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, I could see that.
Yes, but
And you almost got the hairstyle right too. You're pretty close.
and it wouldn't be a Who's Line spinoff if there weren't bald jokes.
Aww.
Captain Hair.
All right.
Look that up right now.
Let's put a cap on this. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed Whose Q is in any way tonight. Give you a few bit of laughs while we're all missing the
We're all at
parts.
home
Oh,
going stir
and,
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm losing my head hurts.
I
from
think we're
laughing.
jumping in with my friend.
Wait, do we not have that graphic?
Which one? What are you looking
on the
for?
parks closing?
Oh, I have that. I don't know if you do, but it's we don't know when the parks.
Oh my god, is That's so great. I just saw that graphic for the first time. That's so fantastic.
I think Tyler did
still
that.
ask
We've had that for like a month.
No, the We Don't
There's a
Know. I
second
saw
one,
with you.
too.
Me and you debuted that when we had our show together.
Oh, yeah.
But I never
Oh,
saw
yes.
Terminator pop up when we talk about
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Sorry, who again?
Is that... That's so great because it takes over the whole screen. It's literally frightening me. It's frightening me right now.
Yeah, Allison just leans over to the side when it comes in.
Yeah, like watch out. Can I just say that I'm impressed that I knew that was the Terminator since I've never seen a Terminator movie. That's
I
pretty
mean-
Me
impressive.
neither.
You're close.
Really?
Who
You
is
weren't
it?
13 and allowed to watch Terminator 2, which was rated R for some
I was
reason?
allowed to watch PG-13 movies when I moved out. I was allowed to watch PG as an adult, and I watched G movies until I moved out. There was no movies for me.
Can I plug
Anyway,
in
if anyone
quickly?
wants to play poker
Oh,
with
if
me,
you-
shoot me an email, Pete at WDWNT.com, because I have to go to a poker game.
Plugs. If you have things to plug.
Plug in this
Oh, I wanna
D20
plug
die
things.
cup.
Yep.
Because that's
Do we
tomorrow.
have the list of things to play?
Hey, I got the graphic.
shows
Yeah,
coming
sure.
up?
Give me a sec.
I can plug everything because I'm on all of them. So
Oh my gosh, you
tomorrow-
are though.
I'm on both shows. It's Locked In with Eric Morton at 11 a.m. It's going to be wild and crazy. We're designing a brand new gate. We're going to have a lot of fun. And you got the Butters Cam. Coming up at 8 p.m., you have WDWNT, the RPG, the Tomorrowland travesty. Yes, Tyler's on the show, and he could plug it better, but I'm going to keep using this voice. You get to see Tyler running the show. We're bringing in all the new characters, some of the classic characters, and maybe some surprises. Stay tuned for WDWNT, the RPG.
What are you talking about?
We love the prequels with Nick and Jessica. That show's all
just
about
Well, we got
all
some
the
breaking news here.
prequels.
Breaking news.
Sunday night we have pressing issues, and Monday, who knows what's on because the graphics down. But Tuesday is the roast of Tom Corliss, and you should definitely tune in for that. Put the kids to bed. It's going to be wild.
I was just gonna say the breaking news is that Pete has no idea what the Tomorrowland travesty is.
Yeah, he's like, old characters, new characters. I'm like, you don't know what I've written? What are you talking about?
I know. That's the whole point. Is that I can't talk about it because I'm a character. Well,
And
Baby
at the
Powder
end,
Pete
were a character in
somebody
the
will
original.
die. Like you
I
can't
might
stick
pass
anything.
away. This could be the end of Baby Powder Pete. We don't know. You have to watch tomorrow.
Watch
Well, we can't tell you
WDWNT
that
as we
the
launch
end
a
of
puppy
this
into
show.
space.
We can't tell you this is the end of this show. So we want to thank everybody for coming on. Be sure to watch our future shows coming up next tomorrow morning. Locked In with Eric Morton. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you for watching.
Good night, Tyler.
Can we throw up the
There's a
WDWNT
great,
live?
big, beautiful tomorrow.